Get ready to take a walk on the wild side with your favorite babies from Nickelodeon as they meet the fun-filled family that's going on safaris every time, also from Nickelodeon. Get ready, because here's a review of Rugrats Go Wild right now. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings my fellow YouTubers and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to y'all as the Big D. So I'm going to be bringing to y'all my final review of the Rugrats theatrical movie trilogy. And here we go with 2003's Rugrats Go Wild, which also is known as the Rugrats meets the Wild Thornberrys, which that was the working title of this movie. Anyway, the film was released in 2003. Of course, this was 3 years after Rugrats in Paris, the movie, came out. This came out, unfortunately, right about the time Rugrats had to come to an end of a run. And a year after the Wild Thornberrys movie came out, the previous year. Actually, scratch that. I had half a year, because the Wild Thornberrys movie came out in late 2002, so in other words, this would be about half a year, because this came out in the summer of 2003. Sorry about that. But anyway, now, most of the cast is back in this, voiceovers, except Christine Cavanaugh, who voices Chucky. This time she's voiced by the voice of Bart Simpson, Nancy Cartwright. The other voices are still back. E.G. Daily, who also happens to do a song in this movie by her own self, not as voicing the character of Tommy Pickles. Of course, we have Kath, Susie back as Phil and Lil and their mother. Dion Kwan as Kimmy. Cheryl Chase as Angelica. Tara Strong as Dill. And Cree Summer as Susie, who has a bigger role in this, because since we only saw her a little bit of her in the Rugrats movie and Rugrats in Paris, the movie. But anyway, we do have most of other grown-up voices and what have you. But anyway, and of course we have the Wild Thornberrys. Of course, they include Tim Curry. Of course, y'all know who that is, the voice of Nigel Thornberry, and Joey Carlisle as his wife Marianne. Plus, and of course, we also have Danielle Harris. I'm sure a lot of you Halloween fanatics know who that is. The voice of their daughter, Debbie. The eldest daughter. Lacey Chabert, who the following year would appear in the big hit movie Mean Girls, but she's done a lot of other stuff as Eliza Thornberry, who of course can speak to animals. Tom Kane as her monkey companion, Darwin, and Red Hot Chili Peppers bassist Flea as Donnie. Of course, we also have some guest star voices, including Bruce Willis voicing the Rugrats dog Spike, and Chrissy Hynde from the band The Pretenders as the voice of a leopard named Siri. Alright, now then, let's do this and get to the review. Oh, yeah. The film also used a little something called odorama, which allowed people to smell odors and aromas from the film using scratch and sniff cards, reminiscent of the old 1960s smell-o-vision. Unfortunately, it was not used again theatrically for 8 more years until the release of Spy Kids All the Time in the World. Okay, enough said. To our story. Now, the Rugrats go on an adventure through the safari. Tommy impersonates Nigel Thornberry, who is his role model, and spoofs his nature show. The baby's broadcast is cut short when they come across a tiger and a crocodile, both of which threaten them. Just as they begin sinking quicksand and are nearly attacked, this is revealed as only imagination, as you can imagine. So, the babies and the families are about to go on vacation on the Lipschitz cruise ship. When the families arrive at the dock, they miss the cruise. Tommy's father, Stu, has rented a ramshackle boat called the SS Nancy, which he reveals to be their real mode of transportation and their real vacation, which they're not too thrilled and are awful tore up and everything. In other words, pre-PO'd. That Stu did not consult them on his plans. And soon the boat is flipped over by a rogue during a tropical storm. Yep. And apparently, everyone is forced to abandon the ship and board a life raft as the ship sinks. Everyone blames Stu for causing all of this and lose hope of being saved. And things start to look up when Angelica sings about having hope on her karaoke machine, which resembles a toy piano, sang in the morning after, which of course that was in the movie The Poseidon Adventure, which she had recently brought, until Spike Scout accidentally knocks both the karaoke machine and her Cynthia doll into the ocean. The next morning they arrive on a small, seemingly uninhabited island, possibly in Southeast Asia. Angelica finds her Cynthia doll on the beach, but the adults argue about who should be the leader. When it gets out of hand, Betty suggests a test. Of course, Betty, that's Phil and Lil's mother. So she draws a circle around the fighting adults and tells everyone to step out of the circle, saying that is the bad circle. They all step out and say that they all feel better except Stu, and make Betty the leader, much to Stu's chagrin. On the opposite side of the island is the famous globe-trotting family, the Thornberrys, out to film A Clouded Leopard. Now, Tommy, Chucky, and the rest of the kids, except for Angelica, set off to find them, for they suspect they are somewhere on the island. Along the way, Chucky gets lost and runs into the Thornberrys' adopted wild child, Donnie, who steals Chucky's clothes, forcing Chucky to wear Donnie's shorts, and laments on looking like a wild boy. Meanwhile, Eliza, the gifted Thornberry, is exploring the jungle with, her chimpanzee. It was a monkey, so I forgot. So my bad, my mistake. Darwin, and runs into Spike, the Pickles dog. And since Eliza can talk to animals, Spike talks for the first time. Although he spoke in Chucky's dream sequence in the Rugrats episode, in the dream time, he informs her that his babies are lost somewhere on the island. Under the impression that Spike means he is looking for puppies, Eliza and a reluctant Darwin agree to help him find them, following a close encounter with Siri, an angry cloudy leopard whom Spike believes just to be a regular domestic cat. They learn that he meant the human babies. And so this goes into a fun song. Yeah, you heard me correctly, which Bruce Willis, again, you heard me correctly. Thanks. Yeah, I didn't even know Bruce Willis could even sing. I learned he actually had an album out. Yeah, you better believe it. I didn't even know that until I heard in someone's review for something, but I forgot. Well, let's see. Anyway, simultaneously, Eliza's father, Nigel, finds the lost babies. He heads in their direction, but ends up tumbling down a hill and suffers amnesia after a coconut falls on his head. Now, Angelica, meanwhile, going by Angelitiki, the island princess, runs into Debbie Thornberry and takes off with her in the Thornberrys' all-purpose mobile communication vehicle known as the ComV. The ComV for short, in order to get back faster. Yeah, I mean, Debbie drives like crazy and what have you, or something like that, and she and Angelica are rocking to the clashes, should I stay or should I go, which that's pretty cool. But however, soon they have a slight accident and Angelica steals the Thornberrys' bathysphere, accidentally sinking the ComV with a flare blast in her attempt to pilot it. And she apparently finds and retrieves the babies, and Nigel. Now, I shall get to the last bit of this movie, so you got 5 seconds to start this video, go to the description box, and fast forward to avoid ending spoilers. Here we go. Okay, you've been warned. Meanwhile, Stu, who has managed to, well, in a way, try to redeem himself, create a working coconut radio, and the other parents run into Donnie, who is still wearing Chucky's shoes. After chasing him down the beach, they run to Marianne Thornberry, the mother of Eliza and Debbie and wife of Nigel. Stu's coconut radio picks up the babies, and Angelica having accidentally turned on the Baptist Spears radio. Angelica and Susie, while fighting for control, have crashed the vehicle at the bottom of the ocean. Nigel hits his head in the crash and regains his memories. Yeah, kind of a little silly, but some of it's pretty fun though. Anyway, with the other parents' help, Marianne then raises the convoy and uses the automatic retrieval system to rescue Nigel and the babies just as the air runs out. They are reunited with their families and forgive Stu, and everyone finally gets on board the Lipschitz cruise. And the Thornberrys join them too, deciding they should take a vacation as well, much to Debbie's delight. Spike vows never to lose his babies again, as Dog is his witness. Little joke he made. Sorry, don't worry. I'm not trying to be around that little something to, well, you know what? Well, you get the point. Okay, end of story. Well then, what did I think of Rugrats Go Wild? Well, I'm gonna say that while this is my least favorite of the movies, but I still like it though. I don't hate it. It does have a few slight misses, but still got more hits than misses. So this comes in right behind in a quick brief ranking. Rugrats Go Wild third, Rugrats movie second, Rugrats in Paris movie 1. Enough said. But even so, I'm gonna say this did okay, but it came in number 4 at the box office. Unfortunately, that was at the time Finding Nemo was now big. Unfortunately, but even so, I still say that this had some fun music and what have you. I mean, including the band American Hi-Fi, who I remember them by the song Flavor of the Week, WEAK, doing a cover of the Police's hit Message in a Bottle. There was also tunes from Train, Aerosmith, and many others. Plus, of course, Big Bad Cat, which was done by Bruce Willis and Chrissie Hynde, which was pretty good, as a matter of fact. Now, the story isn't too bad and what have you. The cast is still good and what have you. Characters are good too. Now, before my recommendation, I will review the Wild Thornberrys movie sometime down the road. I don't know when, but we'll see. But now, would I recommend Rugrats Go Wild? Well, yeah, sure, go ahead. Give it a try. If you don't like it, well, can't say I didn't try. But even so, that would be when we see Rugrats one last time. However, Nickelodeon and Klasky Supo, who of course are the companies that produce both cartoons, actually had recently done bigger versions of our characters in All Grown Up. I've only seen a couple episodes of it, but mostly clips. But anyway. But however, the Rugrats series continued in reruns and what have you, going on into the Nicktoons network. But anyway, you can find Rugrats Go Wild separately on DVD. You can still probably find video cassettes of it. It's also in the Rugrats trilogy, which of course I do have. So, what did you think of Rugrats Go Wild? Please feel free to tell me in the comments section below. Like and subscribe to my channel as well. And, well, if you like the video, click the like button. And be a part of the Big D Nation, okay? Anyway, thank you again for watching. Now, I will continue to have more Mischievous made soon when I get ready to do another trilogy, and that will be the Problem Child trilogy. Plus, I'll also be reviewing the underrated family movie, A Simple Wish, this weekend. But I do have some more stuff coming up. So, thank you again for watching. If you liked what you saw, you can check out these other reviews. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of the Rugrats movie. The upper right-hand corner is my review of Rugrats in Paris the movie. And as a little bonus, a feature with a talk anime dog. Go to the bottom left-hand corner for my recent spoiler-free review of Scoob. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. Thank you again for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.